Hey man, how are you? Sorry, did it took me too long to see the message? Uh yeah, right now I'm just doing colors. I'm trying to find ways to simplify my my colors honestly because I don't want to spend too much time in this. Uh Hopefully it still looks nice. I think I'm going to aim for some kind of animation style kind of colors with some rendering here and there. You know, for the most important parts maybe. Oh crap. Oh, poster drawing, that's nice. You're being consistent with the 1 hour, 2 hours drawing, daily drawing. So for, well, I'm doing okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to work on this stuff, trying to being disciplined, you know. Uh, Also trying to finish this as soon as possible, and struggling a little bit with doing videos and that stuff because um I don't know how to make the next video. I already recorded like um the 2 pages over here, I think, the process of that. Uh, but yeah, I still need to edit that video, so I'm a little behind. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm trying my best here. Oh, you mean like going back on the live stream? Thank you. I'm trying my best here, bro. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do, but not most. Like I used to use a lot for the characters before, but now I only use that for whenever I have to draw creatures or animals like wolves and stuff, because I'm not used to that. I only use 3D references whenever I never really drew that before, if that makes sense. But for characters, I think right now I'm kind of used to that, so I'm not relying much on 3D references. Unless it's like a really like complicated angle, you know? Hey, how are you? I'm doing good, I'm doing fine. Right now I'm just coloring another page. I need to catch up with a few pages. I think I'm going to try to color like 2 pages today as fast as I can, because I want to see if there's a way to speed up my process. And yep, that's it. So I think I'm doing great. By the way, guys, thank you so much for coming. I thought it was going to end up live streaming like alone today. Oh, whenever um I'm trying to do my colors, I don't know, going back to your question, if I use 3D, I just try to make sure, I don't know if that's why you were asking, but I try to make sure whenever I'm doing the colors to show volume of the figure, if that makes sense. Uh, I maybe that's why it kind of helps to look a little bit, you know, more 3D in a way, but not exactly 3D. I bleh. I don't know. Oh no! You catch a cold? Oh brother, I hope you recover fast. A few, I think a week ago I got sick too. I don't know what's going on. How long does it take you usually to recover from a cold? Oh crap, what am I doing? Uh, oh, less than a week. Oh, that's good then. You have good defenses. Meanwhile, me, when I don't know why, but when I get sick lately, I get sick for a whole week and a half. I don't know why. Back then, I used to get sick like for just 2 days, and that's it. But now it's like a whole week and a half, and I don't know what to do. I'm trying to take some vitamins C though. Hopefully that helps. Who knows? We have to eat better, bro. Yeah, might be a stress. Yeah. I well, it kind of makes sense because like when I was studying and I got sick, that was like around the last week when we have to present our last projects or so. That's when I got sick like for 2 weeks or so, and then now because I have to work on a bunch of stuff to catch up, you know. But overall, I'm kind of enjoying this a little bit. Coloring, working on my comic again, slowly. I mean, I'm not going to lie. A few days ago, I was reconsidering everything again, but I think it's just my anxiety most of the time talking. I was like, should I do the color? Should I really do it? What if like all of this is a waste of time? Blah blah blah. And I kind of wanted to just release the comic in black and white, kind of like a manga. But then I was like, oh crap, but I kind of like how it looks with the colors, so suck it up, I guess. And I just kept working on it. I have days and days, I guess. Yeah, I'm seeing right now the comment you said, Mauro, and yeah, that's true. We do need to exercise a lot. We need to move around. We need to eat better, sleep better. Being an artist is quite unhealthy, but yeah, we have to do our best. I try to. That's why I try to go to the gym before starting to work, or not studying, because whenever I'm studying, I just go to the gym after studying around 4 p.m. But yeah, I that's why I try to be as healthy as possible. And because I want to be more confident with my own body. Yeah. I've been kind of obsessed lately with the gym, but it's difficult to be motivated most of the time. You kind of need to be just disciplined, if that makes sense. There are days and days, and the same thing kind of applies with working. Exactly. Motivation doesn't always come. Sometimes you just have to do it. Besides, I mean, I enjoy the gym, so, and I enjoy drawing, so I should be just doing it. Most of the time, it's kind of funny because whenever I'm feeling down, it's mostly at the very beginning when I have to start. But once I'm actually drawing and all that stuff, I'm like more motivated to keep doing the thing. But obviously, I'm not going to be as motivated as other days, but at least I'm like, you know, my point is just difficult to start most of the time. That's it. Hey, but that's very good. Discipline. You're trying to be very disciplined with your drawing, having a schedule. You have like you said right that you're trying to draw almost 2 hours at each single day, which is very nice. There's people that they can draw like for the whole day and then the next 2 months they won't draw. So I think being consistent is much better than just um, overworking yourself, like drawing the entire day and the next 2 months you won't do anything. So if you're not going to do that for the next 2 months, then what's the point, right? Uh, the pressure is not a luxury, I would say. um, I mean, I don't know how to explain this. Like right now, doing this comic is not my um like I'm not making a living out of this right now. I'm trying to make this for fun, to enjoy drawing again, and to find an audience if possible again. And but yeah, I guess I'm just obsessive. I'm just trying to, how do I explain this? Like I just don't want to give up on this. That's it. Because it's funny because there are times where I'm like, oh, why did I choose to make this comic? Why am I drawing this comic? And then, but the funny thing is that for some reason, whenever I'm drawing, my life makes more sense in a way. Like, I don't know, it feels more fulfilling. Even though I'm stressed and all of that, I feel like I'm doing something right in a way. Because the time I was like not really drawing at all and just doing other stuff, I felt lost. and and sure, I was burned out because of work and all that stuff, but at the same time I was like without how is it called, like without a clear road or something. Probably, yeah. I really hope so. Thank you so much for saying that. Honestly, I need those words of motivation. Honestly, I really hope so. I really hope so. Right now, what I have to do is just be consistent with my work and trying to be just to never give up. That's it. Oh crap! I think I'm rendering too much now. uh, I'm going to wait, wait. I don't like the light here. I need to. There, maybe. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm going to work on the next panel. everything is in shadow. Hold on. Oh no, wait. Not the hair though. Okay. And then I'm just going to push this here. Oh, what the? What's going on here? I think is this. Oh no, that's. No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, marketing is one of my most biggest problems. I just don't know how. People tend to say that I need to um, speak more confident about my. No, I don't know how to explain. Like, sell it more. Like, make it look like it's the best thing ever, even though it might sound for you. It might for you it might sound arrogant in a way. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Like it's so difficult to speak, like to market myself because I feel like I'm being arrogant, egocentric. Egocentric, I think is the word. Does that make sense? But I'm trying now. I'm trying to um do more marketing, posting more YouTube shorts and videos. Like I never really reached like almost consistent 1K in my YouTube shorts, which is awesome. I mean, it's not that much, but for me, it's a lot. Yeah, I'm scared about marketing. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to find. I think after finishing this comic, like specifically this one, that's I'm going to try to market it more, and see where it goes. Like more shorts about the characters maybe, or process of the drawings and stuff. Um, and what else? I don't know. All of that stuff. I know, right? I'm also shy. But I'm trying to push myself. So yeah, that's a good idea. I realized that for YouTube Shorts, for some reason, it works better whenever they're like really short videos and just almost like skipping towards the end of the process. Uh, the attention span is so low, so that's why I try to just be more faster, if that makes sense. with the whole process on YouTube Shorts, just to catch their attention. Probably, yeah. Because motivate. I think whatever. I mean, I could. The thing is that I don't know if I have the writing completely done. Like it's done, but at the same time, I feel like it needs refinement. I don't know if like publishing something unfinished. Well, I mean, it's free. Probably, yeah, I could try that, but I don't know. Yeah, that's yeah. I think that's what I'm mostly scared of, like the pressure of it. Since I'm not making a living, oh crap, I did something wrong here. Since I'm not making a living out of this, that's why I'm like, I think that's why I'm mostly scared of, like, because I don't have the time that I used to have to do those things, you know, without pressure. But now I'm like, I know that if I can't make a living out of this, I can't keep doing this, you know, as fast as possible. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to post more shorts about the process, just the process of it, so people know that I'm developing, you know, a comic or so. And yeah, I just honestly I should just post about anything at this point. It's not like a bunch of people that are going to watch my videos, right? Right? Yeah, I think I can do that. There's I forgot there's another option for me. I can record the whole process of the page in a time lapse. And I think I'm going to do that in the next page I'm going to color because I'm already halfway of the page. So yeah, once I start coloring the process, coloring the next page, I'm going to make a time lapse. The translation, Diego, la traducción de lo que es escrito es totalmente distinto. ¿Estás bien? The first, la primera parte dice Ohio City Council. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es ahí? Ah, por cierto, Diego es mi mejor amigo de Perú. Wait. Oh yeah, sometimes I forget that I have to speak in English. Diego is one of my best friends in Peru, so well, no longer in Peru though. He left Peru. Yeah, I think, yeah, sí, sí, todos hablamos español acá por ahora, pero no sé si hay gente que está viendo el video después, porque cada vez que dejo el live stream al día siguiente tengo como que 50 vistas más y, y ya no sé, creo que hay gente que ve los live streams después. Diego, vete a dormir. Sí, sí, sí me han contado por ahí. Pero no sé, no sé mucho, solo sé que consiste en enamorada. O me de todo por cierto. Que está saliendo con alguien. Dale, dale. Gracias por aparecerte, por cierto. Anda, descansa. 38 horas te pasas. For those who don't understand, by the way, my friend didn't sleep for around 36 or 38 hours. So I'm telling him to go to sleep. Wait, what? What do you mean things take time? I want. Uh, wait, did I say something related to that? I don't remember. But yeah, it takes so much time. I want it now too, brother. 7 years. 7 years. Wait, 8 years so far. 8 years trying to make it into the industry and find a way to live out of this. And I still can't, bro. Oh, I'm painting on the color flats. Wait, did I? Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, now I understand. Yeah, you're talking about the attention spam. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of funny because people tend to be like, they want good quality stuff, you know, but at the same time they want everything fast, and I'm like, uh, bro, we are not robots, you know. but, but yeah, we just have to do our best, the best we can. I think maybe that's why um we try to simplify a lot whenever it comes to making comics, because you know, whenever people are reading comics or mangas, they are not really looking into the small details of the drawing. They tend to pass the pages like in in a second or so, or 5 seconds, which it's kind of sad, but it's true though. So uh, that's why you will see like the covers, they will have a bunch of details, but then inside the comics they won't have that much details. Am I making sense? No, that's a lie. That, by the way, you say you didn't see any improvement. It's not like you. Okay, you have to compare yourself from the very beginning, like the very beginning, and then compare that to where you are now. And there's, I bet there's definitely improvement. There's always improvement. The thing is, it's kind of like when you go to the gym. I'm always going to talk about the gym, by the way. It's so easy to relate that. And when you're drawing or when you're going to the gym, if you draw or train every single day, if you compare your body to the day before, you won't see any difference. And because you're seeing your own body, your own drawings every single day, you are not able to see any kind of improvement. But if you grab like an old picture of you or an old drawing of you and how you are now, that's when you see the real improvement. That's when you're like, oh crap, I did improve a lot. So yeah, I would say don't worry too much. Try, and I bet you're definitely improving. Just keep going, keep practicing. Everything takes time, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just keep going, brother. There's definitely some improvement. Might not be the greatest thing ever though, but there's always something. I wish I had my old drawings, you know. I wish I could just show it to you guys how I used to draw. They weren't that great. They were awful to me. I just realized that there's a difference between making a comic for artists and making a comic for view like readers, you know. And if you're making for a comic for artists, then yeah, sure, do your best, like draw the best pages you can. But if you're trying to reach a huge audience, I think just do something that can be consistent throughout the pages, if that makes sense. Because if you're always doing your 100% in each single page, you're going to burn out. You have to do it like your 80 or 80% or 70%, but 1% better each time. And that's how you will improve. And one day, what your 100% was will be your new 70%, if that makes sense. Yeah, that actually made me really sad because I wanted to meet him. Like he was one of the like the way he draws. He's insane. I still can't believe how he can draw like anything out of memory and in perspective, and with just a brush pen. And I wanted to meet him, and then when I saw the news, I was like, ah, dang it! I wish I wasn't born in Peru, you know. Rest in peace, the goat. Oh, I used to do that too a lot. That was like a, I mean, it was both a good habit, but at the same time a bad habit. Like, sadly, the only way to keep like you have to keep a balance when you're comparing yourself to masters, you know, because you still need to compare yourself a little bit just to improve and see where you're like slack enough, you know, where you need to. And so, but at the same time, you have to keep in mind that they have years of experience, so it is going to be definitely not the same. um so yeah. But yeah, I used to compare myself a lot with other artists, and at times it was quite stressful. But it was also very inspirational, motivation. Yeah, inspirational, whatever. Yeah, I was, whenever I was looking at artists, for example, I will say one of my favorite artists uh, was Clayman, is still Clayman. Clayman, Jim Lee, David Finch. I I used to study their artwork a lot, and I was, I don't know, every time I just watch their every time I see their art, I'm just super impressed and motivated to draw. Let it never mind. Oh, thank you so much. I well, I try my best. Again, thank you for saying that it's like great quality, the pages. I'm definitely trying to push myself in each page, and but you know, making it balanced so I can also finish my pages on time. Oh, I like that texture. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to uh, add more shiny spots for the rice. There we go. Now I want to make this foot look more juicy, so I need to add more shiny spots around. Let's see if I can pull this off. Remember me for centuries. Sorry, I'm just listening to Centuries from Fall Out Boys. Okay, I think that looks better. I need to add more highlights around here. There we go. Now maybe I should add more. No, this doesn't look good. Think I can push the highlight or the light a little bit more, and then we clean the. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's better. I forgot to add the highlights here. There. And I also forgot here. I think I should cut. Oh no, it was the other way. There. This doesn't look good. I think I'm just going to add the line like that. And more light here. My favorite comics and if you're asking because of the art, because of if I okay, art and story, I have to say Batman Hush. That's one of my favorites, and that's one of the comics that made me start into drawing comics. Then the other one is Heroes in Crisis, mostly because of the art. It's just full cinematic. It feels like a movie. Then mangas, I have to, because of the art, I have to say uh, Boku no Hero, One Punch Man. Then I feel like I'm missing one more. The Dr. Stone artist. And obviously Levius, Haruhisa Nakata. Especially that one, I would say. I just like how clean the lines are. Yeah, no problem. Do you want me to write the names on the chat? Power bomb. All right, I'm going to add a note just in case. Oh wait, hold on. Power bomb. Daniel Warren. Wait, that Daniel Warren. The name sounds familiar to me. All right, I'm going to cover a little bit. Sorry, I'm just going to cover the screen. You know what? I'm just going to use this to type. Hold on. So the first one was Batman Hush by Jim Lee. The second one, Heroes in Crisis by Clayman. I feel like I'm missing more. Oh, I'm going to mention Batman White Knight. Jim Murphy. I hope I'm writing the name right. Please tell me I'm writing the name right. Yeah, I wrote the name right. And then for mangas, Levius by Haruhisa. I think it was like that. Boku no Hero. One Punch Man. Why is it translating? Okay, never mind. But yeah, those are the comics and mangas that I mostly studied, I would say. I feel like I'm still missing more. I just can't remember right now. There's definitely more comics out there that I used to study, but I can't remember. Almost done, almost done. All right, 3 more panels. I'm just going to... Oh, wait. Dun, 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 and like that. Then the background. feel like I can add more light over here. And then over here. And I still need to add, I think there's like a small gap here of the background. Oh no, that's the hair, never mind. I need to clean this. Okay, I'm just going to clean this small part like that, and that's it. Go back. I think I can just add more. Okay, there. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Hold on. I need to. There. Okay, better. Wait, what? I didn't realize this. I need to change the colors over here. Okay. Oh, oh crap. Oh, okay. Yeah, take some good rest, by the way. Thank you so much for showing, but also. But yeah, take some good rest. I hope you recover soon. Bye bye. happened to the chat? Disconnected, connected, disconnected, connected. What? Well, that's weird. Okay, so right now what I'm doing over here is just adding another light source to make it look more volumetric. Now it feels more 3D, sort of, maybe. It's really gentle, but yeah. I wonder what did in this. Yeah, study as many artists as possible. I mean, slowly, gradually, but yeah. For me, I was like studying whoever was like one of the greatest. I was trying to study the greatest comic artist possible around, like Jim Lee, David Finch, Clayman, Greg Capullo, etc. And I don't know, I think that helped me a lot to improve my art. Find the most popular artists that you like and study them. Yeah. Looks much better. I think I'm going to add more light over here. Okay. Now time to add light here. Should I add the light over here? Wait. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. All right. Yeah. Focus a lot on faces, expressions. Yeah. Honestly, do whatever feels you're interested in the moment. And have fun with it. Now I'm just going to add some highlights here on the hair. Kind of looks too flat. Feel like I can. Yeah. Now here. I think that's good enough. I'm just going to add light on this part of the cloth. Clothes. Bleh. I'm forgetting my English. This doesn't look good. Okay. Maybe around here. Some highlights over here on the side of the clothes, since the light is, or the reflection of the light is coming from the left. Okay, now it looks more 3D. There we go. Just going to move things here. I mean, use the mix brush, whatever. Feel like I can add more light over here. Yep. Now, okay, I'm just going to leave that there for a bit, and I'm going to add the reflection of the light on the second panel. Still needs to be gentle though. I don't want it to fight with the actual key light over here. All right. And I should add a little bit of light also over here. some highlights on the side here. I almost forgot about the tiers. Now I need to work a little bit on the fork. Over here it looks too dull. Let's see. Feel like I can play around. I think I can. Oh, yeah, I have to be careful with that honestly, because I can be uh I can end up like rendering too much, which is nice, but at the same time it will consume too much time honestly when I have to also finish other panels. So yeah. And other pages too, so I think should be good like this. And oh, too much maybe. And now I'm just going to blend this part because it looks odd. And I forgot the teeth. All right. Now, I do feel like it needs a little bit of rendering over here though. And after that, just adding some maybe shadows instead of highlights to show volume. And now this looks much better. Yeah, I think it was that. A little bit of highlight here. Maybe just like that. Yeah. What else? What else? I don't know if this is too... I hope it doesn't look too dark though. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, honestly, that might be really difficult, but I think if you manage to figure that out, that might be worth it. I mean, as long as you're enjoying it, right? It depends on you at the end. try. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say. So right now I'm just adding some shadows over here just to add volume. I hope I'm not over rendering. There we go. And the leaves. Oh, what happened here? Yeah, I think that's okay. A little bit of shadow here. Oh, what happened here? I wouldn't say don't be too afraid of that. Just play around with whatever you have in mind and try to give it a twist or something. I don't know. I mean, there's people literally almost copying the webtoon solo leveling and it looks kind of, even the characters look kind of the same, so I wouldn't worry too much as long as you're having fun with it. Oh no, what I'm doing, what am I doing? Okay, never mind. I think, okay, I'm just going to move from here and I'm going to start adding like volumetric volumetric light. Blah blah blah. Should be around here maybe. Oh crap. Huh? Oh. Too saturated maybe? This looks odd. I'm going to Go back to this layer. Yeah, should be fine around here. Yep, I think that's okay. Alright, I think this one is alright. I might need to fix the light over here. Looks too dark in comparison to this, I think. Unless it's the white borders. Let's see. I'm just going to try to add more light over here. So it matches more to this slide. Yeah, that's better. I need to select the background again and also add more light because this is too dark. Alright, now I'm just going to fix the previous page. Oh no. Oh no, it's fine. Alright. I think that's... There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, I'm just going to close this one. Keep this here. Open. Put this on the side. We hide the lettering and we keep the rest. So I'm just going to copy, where is it? This layer over here. This is just a multiply layer, which is going to work like the ambient color. Alright. We create new layers. one for the light, another for the shadow. I mean the key light. This is not writing. Key light, and this one fill light. And we turn this glow dodge into glow dodge, both of these, and we paint all of it in black. So this way, whenever we're painting with white, it will brighten the color much better. Yeah, well, this iPad is the 12.9, I think. For me, it's not that big, but also not that small. It's the size, I would say, is quite decent. But whenever it comes to using like references like this, and having too many windows on the sides, it can get too small. So yeah. Am I? Oh, I think I'm. Am I pushing? Let me place this better. There, maybe? Here? Okay. Anyway. Okay. Now that we're here, I'm just going to select again the characters. And where's my brush? I will just I forgot something important. Where's the shadows? Wait, why is it like this? Shadow should be here, and I need to create a mask. So this is for the fill light. So the shadows, I select the shadows, I invert the selection, and then I create a mask, and now we have for only the light and only the shadow. All right. Let's work on the eyes now. I'm going to place the light here, like this. I'm not going to worry much about the tears, because I can still deselect that like that. I will increase a little bit the brightness of the brush, and I will start adding light. I'll do the same here. And now I need to add some highlights so he looks more alive. I think that's too much though. Maybe there. Yeah. I will just add the light here. And small highlight There. Like that. Now I'm going to add more light on the hair over here. I don't think I'm going to add too much though, because it still needs to be gentle, since this is going to work more as a, like the reflection of the light. So there maybe? Yeah. And now I think I can still add more light over here. And maybe too much? There. Now I'm just going to add the shadows to the face over here. I'm just going to select this. I'm going to change to another brush. Maybe this one. And we lower the value, but not so much though. I don't want it to be too dark. Maybe 35? 35. Alright. And I will start adding the shadows like that. What I'm trying to achieve with this is mostly just show more volume if possible, so it looks more 3D maybe, kind of, but yeah. I need to be careful with rendering too much though. I think that's fine. Okay, now I'm going to work on the tears here. Where's my soft brush? And we will start adding some light on the tears. And then after that, I will increase the value, the brightness of the brush, that's the color, I mean. And now I will start adding the highlights like that. So now it looks more like tears. Maybe too much though. I hope it's... yeah, I think that's fine. Now before I forget, I still need to work on the teeth, so... I just realized something. I think the color flat of this one should be different. Should be this color. Okay. This was supposed to be the tongue, not really the teeth. Uh, well, that depends a lot. Sometimes I will do some color holes, other times I really won't. Uh, but most of the time I will do color holes whenever it's like the brightest side. So for example, if there's like a rim light over here, that's when I will do a color hold on the outline to make it pop more. But I tend to keep most of the blacks, if that makes sense. It really depends, honestly. Oh, okay. Where's my deselect this, deselect this. Okay, now I'm going to select the background over here, and I have to make this, I need to make this pop, so maybe too much? The Discord? Well, right now I don't think I'm going to create a Discord because there's not many people honestly right now. So and I'm really bad at keeping track of it. I'm really offline most of the time. But I think in the future I will end up doing a Discord. So yeah. I think I did have a Discord a while ago, and not many people joined it, and it ended up, well, slowly dying. So, uh, I don't know if I still have that Discord though. Yeah, it's mostly the management. And well, the amount of people that it has, because like if it has not that many people, is that the Discord chat is going to die quite fast. But I do want to create a Discord chat in the future if this channel grows and the live stream grows, you know? Ta-da! Now this looks nice. Okay, I'm going to work on the other panel. I select, sorry, that. I will select the character first, and then I will just add the light here. Like that. I don't think I'm going to render that much here because the panel is so small that I don't think the details are quite important. As long as the characters are readable and the rest is understandable, I think it will work. What happened here? Oh. What happened here? What happened here? Hold on. to delete the mask and create this again. Something, yeah, it wasn't working at the beginning. I don't know why. I did the mask wrong. Now it's coloring on the sides. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, same for me. I just, I don't know. I feel like uh well, I don't know. I'm no longer using Discord that much anymore. What am I think something's Ah, okay. I'm not selecting this one. There. Ah, come on. Okay, nice. Now, I keep forgetting to select these parts. Now it should work. Still missing one part. Yep, okay, now. I'll select this bench over here. And I will add the light like that. There we go. I think I forgot to add the secondary, the light reflection over here. So I'm just going to select everything again. Change to the soft brush over here, and we just add just a little bit of light. Like that. And to add some volume, I'm just going to do some light reflection over here. Just like that. There we go. And the same. Oops. Now the same here. There. Nice. Okay. Let's keep moving. Select the first character here. Make sure there's no gaps here, just in case. I don't want to mess that up. And oh crap. Hold on. It's like I need to clean a little bit here, because just to separate the hair from looks. You just need to make sure I'm painting under the line. And Also, just going to. I don't see anything here. Alright, I think that's fine. Yeah. Now we go back, and now hopefully this works. Yeah, now it works. I'm just going to select now everything. And select everything. I mean, thank you so much again. Yeah, I don't mind though. Like I'm really thankful that you think that my pages are really that good. I I hope more people, like you say, see my work. Thank you so much. Hopefully in the future, who knows? I just need to keep streaming and uploading videos, I guess. Fight the gradient tool much more and might be easier to. Yes, honestly, yeah. At time it depends. Honestly, for me, the backgrounds I prefer to use the gradient brush, but when it comes to characters, it's something in between. I just okay. This is something I cannot explain. I don't know how to explain it. It just sometimes I just feel like doing this, you know, and sometimes doing this one works. That's when I will change to the airbrush. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, it just depends, I guess. But I like to use both. It depends on on what I'm coloring and if it works. For example, I think this gradient is quite nice. So now I just need to add some highlights around. That's when I will start using the airbrush. For example, here on the face, because I want you to go straight, like see her face first. And now that works. Now I will select the other layer, and that's when I will start using the airbrush for some soft light on the shadow. I think that's fine. There we go. I forgot this is a fill light, so I'm just going to add more light over here so you can notice. Honestly, I think I can go darker. Nah, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming here. I always appreciate you showing up. So thank you for coming and see you later. Let's keep grinding. And oh yeah, about the gradient, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just go with my guts. Okay, I'm trying to think here. The hair needs more light. So I'm just going to add more light over here like that. Maybe not much, but now I'm going to start erasing maybe some parts over here. I don't like that. Just just going to play around with the mixing brush. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Okay, now what else? Just going to add some highlights over here. I think I should render more this shot to make it look more dreamy in a way. So, I'm just going to add the highlights over here, and later I will use the mixer brush to clean things up. All right, there we go. Now this looks much better. I'm going to do the same now on the shadow area. So if the light is coming from here, usually what I do is make like a reflection of the light. I think I'm repeating this over and over, but anyway, so if the light goes in this direction, I have to do the other light on the other way. So I will place the light from here on the left bottom. Not that much though, should be softly. There. And this helps a lot to create more volume, like that. And I will do the same. Oh, wait, where's my lasso tool? Okay. Do the same here. Not much though. And I think that's fine. I'm just going to start rendering a little bit of the face over here because it looks a bit flat. So maybe over here. It has to be like very gentle because most of this area is with light. So I'm just going to add the shadows very softly to show some volume. Oh crap, too much. There. And they are kids, so I have to be like really gentle with the shadows. Otherwise, if the shadows are too crisp, they are going to look old. So too harsh. Sorry, not crisp. Or is it the same? I don't know. Now, here for the nose, I have to be quite careful though. You see, now she looks older for some reason. So I think I'm going to play around a little bit more. And if it doesn't work, I won't. Yeah, I think I'm not going to add volume on the nose bridge. I think that's fine. And like that. Yeah, I think that's alright. I think I shouldn't touch this anymore. And I'm going to start blending a little bit here on the clothes. Exactly. I don't want them to be like mini middle-aged adults. And yeah, it does help to show a little bit of the texture of the jackets, the puffer jackets. So I want them to be more shiny if possible. Okay. Now I'm just going to add some shadow over here. And I still need to add some light. I hope this looks okay though. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now time to add light on Luke's hair. This is on the shadow side, so I have to be gentle with it. There. Doo-doo. And now the background. I'm going to use the gradient again. And there. Now I'm going to work on the next panel. I'll select again all of the character, all of the colors, I mean, the entire silhouette, like that. And I will start adding the light on top. Let's see. There. And the other side, we add some light. And now we select the other character. Add some light very softly. And now the background. Maybe more? No, I think that's fine. Oh, what did it? What? I don't know what happened. So this is the foreground. I shouldn't be adding too much light to it because I want your eyes to go towards them. This is just a foreground. So I'm just going to add some light like this, very softly, like that. And now the background. Again, I have to select everything on the background. Like that. Okay, tool. And then like that. And now we select the, oh, never mind. I will select the bench now. I will start adding the key light on top. I'm going to add some rendering over here. And some light. This looks off. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Now I'll do the same, adding some light over here. How do we do this? Okay, so the light is coming from around here. Again, try to show volume with the light as much as possible. There. And now the fill light over here. And I think that's fine. I'll just move to the next panel. Oh, all right. Thank you for coming to the live stream, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. See ya. See you around. Keep adding the light again. gentle shadows to show some volume. It should be darker around here. And now around here. I completely forgot to add more highlights around here, so I'm just going to render, add more details around here. I think that works. Now I'm just going to add the reflection of the light over here that I forgot to add. I don't like that one. Wait, I'm going to add the light here. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to rework or try again. Sorry, to try again the reflection of the light over here and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Maybe there. Okay. Now the eyes. I forgot about this. highlights over here. And also this small highlight. Okay, much better. Now I need to work on the tears. I forgot about these two. There. Oh crap. Okay. I think this works fine. I'm just going to add now like some volumetric light on top, and that's it for this page. Oh, I forgot. I need to change this to hard light. Like that. I think I'm going to select this and erase that from here. Also these two. And yeah, I think that's better. Well, I think that's it for today's live stream. I finished these 2 pages, and yeah, uh, now I just need to work on some other color flats and more coloring more pages over here. But yeah. I guess that's it. Anyway, thank you so much for coming to the live stream, and see you in the next one, I guess. Bye.